This podcast is a part of the Rebel Without a Clue media network, featuring That Don't Work For Me Brother, Bullshitting, Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon, Black Manifold Transmissions, Horny Little Book Club, The Open Heart Podcast, Tripped Out and Crazy, Mad Dogs, and The Revolution Will Be Broadcast. You can find all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Rebel Without a Clue, Strange Minds, Loud Hearts, no apologies. Hello, and welcome to the Horny Little Book Club with Tori, Eric, and Rob. On this week's episode,
you know what's going to happen. You're going to get shebanged.
I know it's a big, dark love.
You've never seen one?
I know it's a big, dark love.
This author has gone in a whole different direction.
Love the fam. Love my family.
I am serious.
Basilisk snake penis.
What's up, you little nasties? You're listening to the Horny Little Book Club. I'm one of the hosts of this show. My name is Rob.
And I'm Tori.
And this week we are Ericless. He is dealing with some shit, as he often seems to be.
Shout out to our friend.
Stay up, homie.
Exactly. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah. So, this week, we are going to take a break from Zodiac Academy because we cannot go on without Mr. Mahfouz's thoughts on
Exactly. We have to have his thoughts on this because it's just a whole series of world building. Like, we need him to be with us.
Yeah. And especially, dude, book 5 starts breaking into some big shit.
I told y'all, it just,
You did.
like, you just got to get past the bad stuff that you don't like, and it does get better.
It really does. It really does. But we're not talking about Zodiac today. We're going to do, since we did last week with Mahfouz, we did kind of a get to know you thing. Since he's out this week, we figured we'd keep that train rolling and do a little get to know you with me and Tori.
It's going to be so much fun. I have some great questions.
I think I've got some good ones here too. I'm going to do a quick scan. Yeah, I think this is good.
Do you want to kick it off first, or do you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay. I've got different, like, little question prompts and stuff, so they're really kind of all over the place. So,
Awesome.
my first one for you, Rob, and it's going to be telling, I feel like. If your bookshelf could roast you, what would it say?
Oh, dog. Okay. It would go in about why this self-proclaimed left-wing hippie feminist dude has a bookshelf full of fucking Bukowski that is the most misogynist, womanizing fucking like it is okay. Here's the thing. It would roast me for that. It would roast me for just picking up random sci-fi novels from the 70s and 80s just based on the cover but never reading them.
You're kind of a cover slut.
I just like the art sometimes, yeah,
Okay.
on those real old ones.
Yep.
But here's the thing. I do have a lot of Bukowski. I got way into Bukowski in my early 20s, as a lot of white American men do, and probably some black dudes. I don't know.
Is that a man thing? Because I don't even know who or what that is.
Oh, it is a man thing for sure.
Okay.
I'm sure there's lots of women who have read Bukowski, but it's like super cliche to be, you know what I mean? Like it's associated with men. Here's the thing. I love his writing. It's very honest and it's very raw and it's very self-aware. Like he knows he's a piece of shit and a monster. And I don't condone anything he does or any of the things he writes about, but as a writer, he's one of my favorite for sure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well,
that it would roast me for those things. Let's see. What was the first book you remember falling in love with?
man, I remember, and I don't know if I would necessarily say I love it, but it was a damn good book. And it's one that's really stuck with me. And I remember reading it in like 11th grade, I think, or 12th grade. I can't remember when it was, but we read like The Kite Runner. And what it was something was it A Thousand Suns or A Thousand Skies or something like that? Let me
About
see.
the immigrants?
I can't remember. I think they were both like set in like
Okay.
Middle Eastern.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. What is
Yeah,
that called? Give me 1 second.
I don't remember what it was called, but I do remember the
A
Kite Runner.
thousand splendid suns.
What did you say?
A thousand splendid suns.
Let me see.
A
I'll know it when
hundred
I see the
suns.
cover. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Because it's what does it say? Because it was the Kite Runner, and then or I guess it is the same book, one and the same. A Thousand Splendid Suns, the Kite Runner. No,
Nice. Okay.
it's separate. It's separate. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm so confusing. It's A Thousand Splendid Suns and the Kite Runner, and it's written by the same author. But I remember reading those in high school, and obviously by my description and struggling to figure out what the name of it was called. Like I was like, huh, maybe it didn't rate that far up, but it did. It stuck with me. It was a really good book. It had
Good.
a really good story. Um, that's one that's kind of stuck with me. I know most people would probably be like, "Oh, it was Jane Austen or one of the Brontes," but
I
yeah,
mean, dude,
yeah,
whatever sticks and actually knowing what I know about you and what you like from stories, that actually makes a lot of sense that that one would stick with you.
it's good. It's just like it's sad.
It elicits, yeah, a
It's
lot of emotion.
it really does, and I mean that's what I like. I like the emotion, and I feel like I probably did not appreciate it like I should have in high school, but that's like it. What is it? It was that one, and then there was one. It was about the Vietnam War, and he was like the photojournalist, or he was a journalist over there during it.
Mhm.
And I can't remember. It's like something soldiers. Like Ty and I literally just watched the show.
Shit. What
Is
is it?
we were soldiers,
We
so
Were
it's
Soldiers. Yeah.
yeah. So it's a novel and it is a show now. But like that, like I just remember reading those books and like they stuck with me. And I feel like I know I read more books in high school and junior high and like younger, but that's probably one of the first books that
Yeah.
actually like made me feel. And I was like, I really love that. So it's probably one of those three.
Nice.
Yeah,
Those are good ones.
I think so too.
I'm gonna have to revisit those because I remember Kite Runner being like
It's sad.
super heavy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot for like, you think about it, for like an 11th grader and you're reading this and like, I'm telling you, like, I know I enjoyed it in school, but it's like I didn't appreciate it.
Right on.
So, but now I do. Look, I'm getting comfortable now. My feet are falling asleep.
Right on. I kind of had that with. Do you remember the Scarlet Letter?
Yes, that was a sad book too.
But I really liked it when I read it in high school. Like it's one of those that I randomly really enjoyed. And looking back, like it's there's a lot of heavy themes in that book.
Mm-hmm. A lot of heavy themes, and you see movies or shows, and even like books, and they'll have that same kind of theme, like being shamed. And you're
Yeah.
like, that's like they're referencing the Scarlet Letter. So I think it's kind of cool how they tie it back into that and what happened and
Yeah.
with that
Yeah.
book. But another book I did enjoy was Wuthering Heights. Like, I remember reading that, and I remember I feel like I probably struggled, like, on some of the wording,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I do remember, like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good book.
I've never read Wuthering Heights.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I know. It's
Good.
one of those that's like been on the list for a decade, or decades.
I recently watched, and I can't remember if I've already told you this, but I recently watched The Wuthering Heights with Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi.
Ooh, is that good?
My God. Okay, so I was really skeptical because I just feel like I had seen mixed reviews on it, like good and bad. And
Yeah.
the bad always is going to stick with you more so than the good, right? So I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I even want to waste my time. But let me tell you, I watched that movie and I didn't cry, but it almost made me cry. Like,
Mm.
it's just it's just a sad fucking story all the way around. It was a good movie, and I don't care what anybody says. They can hate me or disagree with me on it, but in my opinion, it was good, and I liked how they did it.
Well,
And
that's kind of what I was thinking was like, as long as you don't stray super far from the story, how bad could it be?
mm, it could probably been worse, but
Yeah, yeah.
I like Margot Robbie and I like Jacob Elordi,
Yeah.
and I think they had pretty solid chemistry in the movie.
Dude, have you ever seen that movie? We watched it pretty recently again. Like it's like the third time I've seen it. I love it. It's called let me make sure I get it right. Babylon?
Mm-mm. Is it an older movie?
Yeah. No, no, no. This is let me make sure that's it. Yeah, 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 yeah. It came out in 2022.
I feel like I've seen the title, but I haven't watched the movie.
It's super good. It's about like old Hollywood, and she plays this like kind of wannabe starlet kind of
Mhm.
girl that ends up it's super fucking good. It's got her and Brad Pitt, and let me see who else is in this bitch. Gene Smart's in it. A bunch of people. Let me see. But you ought to check it out. Like
Okay.
it's just like this super epic, like extravagant, like Hollywood romp of a movie.
I'll have to check that out. It's gonna go
Yo,
on my list.
do that.
Kyle
Do
probably
that.
watch. I'll probably like it. He's probably already seen it.
He'll dig it. He'll dig it if not. I know
Yeah.
he'll dig that one. Okay. Who's up?
You asked me.
Oh, okay. If somebody found your Kindle history, how upset would they be?
It depends on who's finding the history.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
Let's
don't.
say it's a neighbor.
Well,
Oh
I,
wait.
yeah. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want.
No.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like people know I read trash and filth. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they would be too terribly surprised. Now, like, I share my Kindle account with my sister, and sometimes she texts me and she'll be like, "What the hell are you reading?" And I'm like, "Girl, stay up off of it. If you don't like it, don't question it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm paying for this, and you are a borrower,
Yes.
so
Yes.
you know,
You don't get to judge. You
not at
don't get
all.
you don't get to state your opinion in this situation.
You sure don't. You just get to enjoy the benefits of using Kindle for free.
There you go. There you go.
I
That's
mean,
like getting on somebody's Netflix and having something to say about how they watch.
right? Like, come on, everybody's algorithms are different. I will say, some of these books they've messed my algorithm up because I keep seeing, like, every now and then I'll be scrolling through like books for you, and it'll pop up like the sequel to that Mr. Mega 11. I'm like, no, no, get off. And I'm just like,
Dude,
it's never going to go away.
for some reason, Spotify has latched on to the fucking the milking series. And
So
like
you keep seeing that.
every suggested for me I scroll through is like, you want to read the sequel, right? Like you want to find out what happens on that milk farm, right? I'm like, no, I literally read it one time,
I know, but
once.
you did say you would like the sequel.
I did say that out loud in the world.
And so, of course, your phone was listening to you, and it knows. It knows.
It fucking knows, dude.
All right.
Go
What
ahead.
is your most irrational fear?
Ooh, shit.
These are goofy.
These are good.
I
My
know. I
most
like them.
irrational fear. My most irrational fear. Probably. Oh, I'm always afraid every time I have to reach my hand into the garbage disposal to get it unclogged or to get something out of it. I'm always like, it's gonna kick on. It's gonna
That
kick,
is
and I know
terrifying.
it's not because I'll unplug it. I'll unplug it. I'll make sure the switch is off, but my hand is in there, and I'm convinced it's gonna come on.
Well, that just kind of reminds me of what was that? What was that scary movie? Saw, one of the Saws, where she's sticking her hand down in those razor blades and getting the needle. That just really reminded me of.
We actually talked about that exact scene with Shay on Slumber Party last week.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy. My most irrational fear, and it makes which I mean, it does make sense, but it doesn't make sense. But I was always so terrified, like when I would be driving on the interstate, like on Interstate 49, going up to Terrence, and you're all up in them hills and stuff, and you're already
Yeah.
speeding because traffic. It's the Arkansas Autobahn, okay? Like there is no speed limit. You boogie woogie, you keep up with traffic. You go, you look down, you're doing 97. It's like holy
Yeah.
shit. My most irrational fear was I was always going to fall off that fucking mountain. Is that not scary?
It is scary as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I get scared on bridges too.
Mm-hmm. Like it's a perfectly sunny day, and I'm gonna fall off this mountain. I said I got to go.
I can't be here.
I can't be here no more. Just
I
terrified.
get intrusive thoughts like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Like you ever been like at the top of something real high? And sometimes I'll just like my brain will just go into a spin of like, what if you did though? Like what if you did jump?
You're just gonna fall forever?
That's why I don't like heights, man.
No. Like I don't feel like I've really been on anything like that super high. Like I remember I was scrolling through Facebook and I don't even know where it was, but it was like a sky. I don't know. It wasn't like a bridge, but it was like a sky mountain or something, and it was some highway. And you're driving, and the girl was recording, and the dude was driving, and she was literally crying, like, I want to turn around. I want to turn around. And, like, there's nowhere for you to turn around until you get to your lookout spot. But it's like, as you're driving, all you see is clouds. Like, you don't see anything else. All you see is clouds. You look down, like, nothing.
Nope,
I
dude.
could see why she was crying. Like, I feel like I would have been, like, freaking, I would have been hyperventilating.
I would have walked back down. Or
But then
something.
you could have got
dude.
ran over because I mean cars are coming
Yeah.
in, going, and you're literally like hugging a mountain.
Well, then I'm hanging out until somebody's coming back. I'm hitching a ride. Something, dude.
I would have been scared too. I don't think I could have.
No. If your life had a narrator, who would you cast as the narrator?
Okay, if it was a male narrator, Morgan Freeman, hands down.
Yeah, no doubt. Got to go with the Freeman.
If I
Ooh.
did a woman, a lady,
Shit.
I don't know, maybe Jennifer Lawrence,
That would be
Dakota
neat.
Johnson. or Dakota Johnson, like just from seeing like their interviews and stuff, like they're quirky, they're funny, and they can do like off the cuff.
Shit. Okay, I like that.
Who would
I
you
didn't
have?
even think about that. Okay, let me think now. That's good. Because I was just thinking like Judi Dench or somebody.
Who's that?
Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah.
She's an actress. She was in fuck.
Let me Google
What's
her.
yeah. It's I mean you've seen her in everything. She was most recently not is it Q or M in 007?
Okay, I don't know, but I do know who you're talking about. Another good one would be Julie Andrews.
Yes. That would be perfect.
Yeah,
That would be great.
she
That would be
was
really
very
good.
pretty.
Oh yeah.
If your personality were a kitchen appliance, what would it be?
I likes that. Probably I want to say the fridge
Okay.
because I'm usually pretty chill,
Yeah, I
but
see that.
but there's also okay. So what's something in there that's cold and chill?
A slushy machine.
Bam, bam, bam. I'm a margarita mixer in the corner.
Love that.
Uh, damn, this one's good. What's the pettiest reason you ever stopped reading a book?
Besides it being trash.
Besides it just being a mess.
Man, okay, so I really have an issue with like how books are written. And
Mm-hmm.
I know I talk in slang and I know I don't talk properly 99 times. See, 99% of the time, like, I fumble and stumble. But when a book is just poorly written
Written.
and
Yeah.
like it just doesn't flow, like I can get past like the grammar and, the run-ons and stuff if as long as it flows and it just goes well. Like, and I guess if the story
Yeah.
and sucks me in, then I can look past that. But like, I literally I was reading, I don't even remember what it was now, but I was reading a book and I got like halfway through it and I was just like, I literally cannot with this book anymore. And I just quit reading it.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Like, if you're going to break the rules structurally
Yes.
and grammatically, you have to bring hella fucking style.
And the story better be there. Like, because if it's,
Yeah.
like you said, grammatically, structurally, and if the story's lacking, like you have already
Yeah.
failed your publisher. If it is like whoever proofread this should have told you. They should not have been nice about it. They should have been brutally honest. Like, bitch, don't put your name on this. Like, do not do anything with this until it is correct. Like this is
Yes.
because if my friend was writing a book and she wanted me to arc read it or whatever, I'd be like, girl,
I
this
would
is
have to
trash.
let you know, like, this is wild. You need to spend some time with this.
Yes. And I mean,
You
I
need
would be
to
nicer about it, obviously,
Yeah.
but
But like I've got an acquaintance, a buddy right now who is in the middle of trying to finish a novel, and I'm excited to read it. Well, he's like a journalist though, so surely it's not going to be wild, but
yeah, hopefully his would be like
I think it's going to be dope.
it wouldn't
But
have like a lot of errors, you wouldn't think, or like he would know to like write it, proofread it, have somebody else
exactly.
proofread it, and then go through and make the changes before you start letting other people read it.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, he's used to an editing process.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather have soup that's always slightly too hot or coffee that's always slightly too cold?
Oh, that's the thing, man. Coffee's got to be hot or on ice. There's no in between with coffee, or else it's like I liken it to like almost like dip spit or something.
Ew.
It's just not right when it's room
Yeah.
temperature or slightly cold. I'm going with I've burnt my mouth up before. I'll do it again on soup. Like that's every time I eat soup anyway.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Exactly.
I'm going with the hot soup.
Same. Because eventually, I don't care what they say, your soup will cool down. You can't make your coffee hotter or your fresh coffee hotter.
Dude, if I could put ice on it, because I drink iced coffee anyway.
I drink both. I drink hot and iced.
Yeah. I like hot sometimes, but it's I mostly do ice these days because I just drink coffee all the time. But
Mr. Coffee Man.
coffee, dude. What would your high school self think of you now?
I don't know. I like to think high school Tori would be. That's a tough one. I like to think she'd probably be proud of where we're at right now.
Yeah,
You know, like we're doing good. We're happily married. We're fortunate to have a nice home, and we both
yeah,
have like I've got a good job. You know, we're not struggling. We have our
right.
health, our family,
Yep,
and I like to think she'd be like, "Well, we're not doing bad. We're doing pretty good. We're probably doing, better than most." Um, so I mean,
yeah.
and it can always be worse. That's what I think she would like to think, high school Tori. But
Yeah,
I
I think high school Tori would probably have that view just because knowing you when you were in high school, you've always had a pretty realistic view of the world, like
exactly.
pretty
I didn't.
grounded.
Yeah, it's not like I expected to go be like a superstar or anything like that. Like
Yeah,
that's pretty well checked in reality. Like
yeah. And also self-aware enough to realize to be grateful for the stuff that we do have that is
exactly, because my parents always made my sister and I, like, if we wanted a car, you're gonna work, you're gonna help pay for this, you're gonna help pay for gas. Of course, they helped us while we were in school. Not saying they
for
did,
sure. Yeah,
but we were not the well-off family to where they could just buy us
right.
and not have to pay for it. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, y'all always had a job.
yeah, so I mean, it's like everything that we have, I do feel like we appreciated more because
Yeah,
we had to work for it. And
for
I don't
sure.
know, you see people that just had stuff handed to them, and even now, like, you see people that just continuously, like, they don't. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't feel like they appreciate it the same way as if you worked for it, you bought it with your own money.
Oh, 100%, dude. I've seen people who have had stuff, and don't get me wrong, stuff handed to them, but also pretty tragic shit happened to them.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but not because that's not to say that being well off makes shit easy,
It doesn't.
but it can jade you.
Yeah, and I mean, you never know what, like, other people, like, yeah, they may be getting handed all this, but you don't know what's going on behind the closed doors and stuff like that. So, I mean,
But I've also seen a grown man total out a brand close to brand new like Ford Raptor type truck and then get a new truck and do the same thing to it the next week.
it is wild.
We went to Carter's Outdoor or whatever, the outdoor park where you mud ride and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Dude, we told him don't go off in these fucking holes. We don't
Hmm.
know how deep they are. He wanted to be cute and try to dip off in one, and I'm talking about boom, sank the front end of this bitch, dude. A
Oh,
brand new truck.
That hurts me so bad. Like, I
Yeah, dude.
cannot. I
So
cannot.
like just to say like I would be that would just be the last fucking truck I ever had. Like I'm upside down how much on this truck?
Exactly. And if it's like you said, like Ford Raptor or equivalent, that's probably between like, I mean, today, I'm talking like today's prices, don't know when this happened, but I mean,
Yeah.
I would feel like between 60 to 80, if not more.
If not more, yeah.
And
Like
nope,
it
that's
was
just crazy.
yeah, I don't know if it was a Raptor specifically, but it was one of those like special
Yeah,
edition
like
whatever.
souped up. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Okay. What's one oddly specific thing that instantly makes you happy? No matter what. You can think of it, see it, anything, and it just makes you happy.
When Amber laughs.
No, I love that.
Yeah, when Amber laughs, it's my favorite thing ever. And she's
Because,
such a hard it's hard to make her laugh sometimes, so
yeah,
it's like okay, that was funny for real.
yeah. When
Cuz
she laughs, you know it's funny.
she's heard so much of my shit by now that I'm starting to like repeat jokes and shit. So when I get her to laugh, it's like, "Oh, okay. Okay, that one was good."
I love that answer. That's
Yeah.
great.
What's the oldest thing you own because you refuse to throw it away?
This is a tough one because I'm literally the type like I don't do clutter.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Sentimental or not sentimental?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be sentimental, just something you just haven't thrown away. The oldest thing you
I
own.
know I have something. I just can't think of it.
Maybe what about like a yearbook?
Oh my God, yes, I still have my yearbooks. Mom went through and cleaned all that out. She's like, "Do you want this?" I said, "No, I don't." And she said, "Well, I'm not throwing away, so take it." And I said, "I mean, it's here somewhere. I don't know where."
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. Honestly, probably some clothes that I can't even wear anymore. But I'm just like, I'm gonna fit in those one day.
That's what's up.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
fit in
yeah.
those one day. And that day's not here yet, so they're still in my closet.
I've got I've got a corn t-shirt from high school calling my name when I get back down to that weight.
That's right. I'm gonna fit in this bitch one way or another.
Yep. I'm getting back in my corn t-shirt.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one more piece for editing purposes and then we'll dip.
Okay, I want to hit you with some rapid fires.
All right, hit me.
Or do you want to ask yours first? Or did you just let me
I just
ask
did
you?
one.
Okay, that's right. That's right. Let me see. Okay, what's the weirdest compliment you've ever received?
I get compliments from women on my eyelashes in like non-sexual ways.
I understand that completely because if a man has phenomenal eyelashes, I will straight up tell them. I'll be like,
Yeah.
it's unfair how beautiful your eyelashes are. So I completely get that from a woman's perspective. And 9 times out of 10, not saying it never happens, but 9 times out of 10, women don't mean it sexually. It's just like we're
Yeah.
literally jealous of your eyelashes.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It like I worked with a woman who used to say like almost every time she saw me that my eyelashes were wasted on a boy.
Yeah, exactly. It's not fair.
Yeah. So that's the weirdest compliment probably.
Love that. So, my dear friend, do you have any more questions for me?
Yes. What is your most controversial food opinion?
Most controversial. That tomatoes are trash. I hate a tomato. I hate a raw tomato, but I will literally eat ketchup, salsa, spaghetti sauce. I will literally eat it any other way, but I will not eat a raw tomato.
Damn, dude, just completely cutting out the source material.
Yeah, but I eat all the shit it makes. It makes no sense.
Cooked,
Yeah,
cooked and processed.
exactly.
Hell yeah.
All right, I got rapid fire for Robert.
Let's get it.
Coffee or tea?
Ooh, coffee.
Hardcover or paperback?
Paperback.
Same Z's. Dog ear pagers or bookmark?
Ooh, dog ear. I dog ear like a motherfucker, dude.
Ow! Okay.
I dog ear so hard.
Man, that makes my inner little book heart hurt. Okay. Oh my God, we're in a thunderstorm warning. Vampires or werewolves?
Vampires.
Rainy reading day or sunny beach read?
Ooh, rainy reading day for sure.
Me too. Damn, we are one and the same. Okay, here we go.
Scorpios.
That's it. That's us. Audiobook speed 1 times, 1.5 times, or chaos 2 times plus.
Not 2 times plus.
Never.
I actually sit between 1 and 1.5 usually. 1.5 if I'm trying to get it.
Same. 1.5 is when I really hate a book and I'm trying to push through it.
Mm-hmm.
Bookstore or library?
Bookstore probably.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't ever go to our library. Like, I know it's here, but I don't ever go to it. I do not utilize it.
I need to, but it's also like, if I like it, I don't want to give it back.
Same. And then I'm just going to end up buying it anyway, so.
Exactly. I don't know.
Okay.
And I'm not afraid to have a stack of books to get to, you know?
Oh my gosh, me too. I have so many books that I have not read because it was like every time, there for a while, every time I was in Little Rock, I was going to Barnes & Noble, and I was like, I need this, and this. Man, they're still sitting there. I have not read them yet, but I'm literally looking at least like 4 or 5.
Nice.
Okay, last one. Annotate or keep books pristine?
I've annotated books for sure. But here's the thing, pristine except for dog ears, I guess.
Yeah, I like to think in my mind, which I'm not going to say never, but I know like all my personal books, like I have not annotated any of them. But I would like to think like if I did start doing that, like somebody eventually would go through them and find my notes and appreciate them.
Yeah.
You know, so I look at it that way. Is that something I'm ever going to do? Probably not.
But
I like the idea.
Like I've got there's a Bible at the house that like my grandma like annotated all over.
Yeah.
And it's cool to go back and look at and see her notes and like what she was thinking about certain passages and like.
Yeah. See,
it's cool.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
And I like
that she did that.
Yeah, like somebody eventually finding my shit and being like, damn, her thought process, her mind was chaotic AF.
Just random notes.
She made no sense.
Dude. My note system is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Nobody would understand it, but I would.
Nope. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up then.
Let's do it.
All right, you've been listening to the Horny Little Book Club, and we sure appreciate it. If you want to check out the other podcasts on the network, you can do that on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. We're the Rebel Without a Clue podcast network. Our website is www.rebelwoaclue.com. Get on Facebook. Follow the Midnight Mass with Reverend Wright and Brother Herman Innards. We have a live show coming up 8/7 at Birdie's Cabaret. We're going to do the film Reanimator. Also, be sure to check out the newest podcast on the network, Shug's Hood. It is a solo podcast I'm doing. It's I'm calling it a combination of a morning news show meets Mr. Rogers meets Cheech and Chong.
I love it. It's great.
Yes. So be sure to check that out. You can get that on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. I think that's everything we got. As always, until next week, everybody out there, stay sucking.
Stay a little wild. Stay a lot entertained. And until next time, homies.
Yeah. We out
Now
this summer.
So you gotta take your time.